Sorry I'm late.
No stress. It's good to see you. It's so good to see you. Yeah. Right, I'm making coffee. Who wants what?
Well, we're going to have the one we've been recommended.
Mojo. Everybody?
Hey, welcome to Chill with Sweaty AF.
Yeah.
Zain, amazing Zain from London Nootropics. Where's your mate? Didn't come?
Didn't make it.
Even got rid of the
Got
dog.
scared.
Yeah.
Scared of the dog. Scared of the dog, so he didn't even come.
And the ice bath.
Yeah, okay. Do you think he was?
No, he wasn't. He really
He's
enjoys.
busy.
Yeah, he really enjoys like jumping in an ice bath.
Does he?
Yeah, because we've done it a few times.
You don't know if you, yeah, because you go to all these events where there must always be at these events.
They
no?
have. Well, we've done like one or two. We ended up in an ice bath here and there. We did the banya, or I did the banya like a few weeks ago. Yeah, they hit you with the leaves.
Yeah, I'm all for a bit.
It's
I'm like,
amazing.
hit me.
And you have to wear a little hat as
Oh
well.
yeah, you wear the little hat.
Did they
But
actually beat you with it?
Yeah.
it's like
incredible.
eucalyptus.
Yeah.
It hurt?
And it smells amazing, doesn't it?
It smells good, but it's just like I don't know. It's just like they're hitting the warm into you. I don't know.
Yeah.
But you're literally in there, and then you go under like a bucket thing. You just hold it, and it's just cold water. Then you go into basically what's an ice bath. But that one I found freezing. I could do like 5 seconds, and
Okay.
my legs were like paining from like the cold.
Yeah, but you know why? Because when they're hitting you, they're bringing all the blood to the surface. So when you're plunging,
In the cold.
it's all the sensation. It's
It was really cold.
right on the surface. And
What
did you
they're
see your veins?
doing. I didn't look down. Like which vein
You were
I'm talking
scared,
about.
weren't you, in the cold? You were like, I'm not looking down.
No, I'm not looking down. Like, they was like, oh, Zain, could you get a photo of me, nice? So I'm like taking photos of people, I'm like chatting with people. So, it's my go now. And then I just remember Shez in my ear going like, listen, just forget everything, just focus on your breath, like do some breathing, like deep breaths. I'm like, listen, dude, like it's just a bath of ice. Like I've got this. Like I got in and I was like, and I just was like, and I just like, holy shit. I just remember saying like over and over, I can't feel my balls. I can't feel. Like I was like, they're gonna fall. And then I kind of, I just wasn't, because as soon as you move a little bit, it gets cold again.
Oh yeah.
Because you build up
it then comes around you. It's
yeah,
horrible.
you build up a little layer of warmth.
Well, I would suggest keep your head above water in the ice bath. Is probably
The sharks in there.
Yeah.
Sharks in there.
Sharks.
So Laura said after the ice baths, like you should like continue this practice, but at the end of every shower, just put it on freezing cold for 30 seconds, right? And I've spoken to people since then, and they're like, yeah, because the trigger is, because as soon as you're like, all right, I'm going to do it, your brain's going to be like, tomorrow, let's just leave it. As soon as your brain says that, that's your trigger to just do it.
Yeah.
So, like, I was speaking to someone the other day, she says, yep, I do it, like, but I'll hold the wall. And I just like, all right, cool, and I hold the wall, and I'm just like, right, I've got it, right? Yeah, I can't do it. I do like 1 second. As soon as it's cold, I'm out of there.
Oh no, I do 30 seconds. I
I
don't
can't
do
do-
any more. I won't
can do
do
like
like
2
a whole cold shower because it's just horrible. Like I like a warm shower.
I only do it and let it
But
hit
when I'm
you.
done,
Let it
I let it
that,
go.
that
Let it
spot
go.
there.
So yeah, as long
Oh,
as it
is
gets the
actually-
vagus nerve,
Then you're good.
Yeah.
Where is it here?
vagus nerve runs up there.
when you do cold therapy, how do you feel? How does it?
So I've done it a few times.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like you just feel really good for the rest of the day.
Yeah. And do you get because we get little waves throughout the day, when your body just chills and you're like, oh, yes. I can't describe it. It's very difficult to describe the feeling, isn't it, to somebody that's
Never done it.
never done it.
But
That kind of euphoria, it's just...
And well, someone said to me, it's like when you do certain drugs, like you get a really high and then you drop again. But with this, it's like builds throughout the
Keep
day
going.
and you
Yeah.
keep going.
Yeah, and you don't get the down that you do on some. I think, is it the same 300 times more,
It's like as if you were taking cocaine.
the
Yeah, the
dopamine.
dopamine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
except you don't get the come down.
No.
You don't.
Well, it lasts
Don't
for
do
like
drugs, please.
15
Don't do
minutes. Like if you.
You should
like-
just put ice baths in every alley in the UK.
Yeah.
Like,
That's an monkey there to
Yeah,
for you.
sponsor.
Yeah, jump in
The
there.
alleys of UK. Oh, imagine what would be in them.
But whilst we were talking about dopamine, I had a kind of thing to talk about with you specifically, because obviously you've come with all this beautiful adaptogenic coffee. And there's some studies that have been done talking about if you have caffeine before you do deliberate cold exposure. And there's one in particular that was like cited by Huberman that was saying is if you have caffeine like 1 to 2 hours before deliberate cold exposure, it helps with it doesn't increase the dopamine because it's the cold exposure that actually increases the dopamine.
Yeah.
But what the caffeine does is it makes the receptors in our bodies more receptive to the dopamine. So you feel the effects of the dopamine more if you've had caffeine 1 to 2 hours before. But I was going to ask you, in the study it said that it's like between 200 and 300 milligrams of caffeine to get this effect.
Yeah.
How, like he reckoned that was like 2 to 3 cups of coffee, but how much about caffeine is in like a serving of London Nootropics?
So there's 80 to 110 milligrams.
Okay.
And it's about a single coffee.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So it would be like the equivalent of having 2.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
But then you've got, there's the adaptogens, right? And how are they going to play a part?
Yeah.
So we had Mojo.
Yeah.
I'm going to stop staring now. So we had Mojo, right? And the ginseng's good for your blood flow.
Yeah.
So you know that's got to do something in the eyes. And
Well,
then cordyceps
so
for
the
aerobic capacity. So when you go,
Pump in the heart.
yeah. But it's good it's good to like pump oxygen and blood around your body as well.
Okay. So they would probably all add to the benefits that you would see from the ice bath.
Yeah.
So what could be a really cool protocol would be the
It's really good.
float. Is it really good?
It's really
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my
It's
favourite
really good.
flavour. Is like the Mojo with the cordyceps in, then go for a run because you've got all the energy and all the
You got time
capacity.
before you drop the kids off and come back to have a nice bath with me, have you?
No, but I'm talking in my ideal bougie world. I would make myself a London Nootropics Mojo, and then I would go for a run, and then I would jump in the ice bath, and then I'm getting like maximum
Cold
They
exposure.
have,
dopamine.
Dopamine. You're maximising your dopamine.
so they have similar effects because cold therapy helps with cognitive function, your mood receptors, and the nootropics do as well. The adaptogens do as well. So
Like the
they
lines.
surely would enhance one another.
Do you know what's really interesting? Because we see people like on socials, on Instagram, and so many times they're like having my ice bath and adaptogenic coffee in the morning.
Yeah.
We're like double like, comment, love
Yeah.
you, reshare.
But it's like a double whammy, isn't it? I mean, if you are fortunate enough to have a Betty,
Or
and-
even
and cold
if you had a
shower.
cold shower.
I mean, I've got friends that live in hot countries that can't get cold showers.
No,
so
I
it's
know.
not a-
We're very
we
lucky
are.
here
We're
with the
very lucky
shitty
we
weather.
get
We
cold-
get very cold
very cold
showers.
water.
So I'm just also thinking maybe like afterwards the is it the flow that has lion's mane in? That might be a really nice one to warm up post ice bath because
Lion's
you're
mane's good for cognitive
yeah,
benefits,
exactly.
isn't it?
So it
I've
might be
used
then
that many times when
yeah.
I was studying.
But then it's also like what you need in your day. It's like if you are cold afterwards and you're like,
Yeah.
do you know what, I need to get my body awake, I'd probably go for Mojo again.
yeah.
But then if you're like, listen, I want to have a really chill day, have a zen, or you're like, right, I need to be productive and focused, have a flow.
What's the coldest ice bath you've ever done?
I mean, that one, the one with Laura was like, it was like half full of ice.
Yeah.
And that was like around 0.
Yeah. Okay. So are you excited or are you nervous or are you
A
just
little bit
like-
nervous.
Are you?
A little bit.
Just because we're watching.
No, that's fine. I'm just a little bit nervous. But I think it's fine. I'm excited and nervous.
How are you feeling, Lucy? Well done. Nice.
Okey dokes.
But the key is, if you can, to just take a nice gentle breath out as you go in.
Out?
Yeah, because it stops you from taking that gasp. If you're breathing out, you're less likely to breathe in.
Oh, hang on. That was good.
Okay, let it go.
Now get your shoulders in zone, because you definitely told
Breathe
me how
out.
to.
Yeah. Really, really. Look at the brass
Use your
monkey.
Nose. Breathe up through your nose.
Please let it go. How long is that?
10 seconds. You have to get your
20
breath in. You made
seconds.
me.
You're all good. Just like really calm it down. So in through your nose, out through your mouth, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Because there's no point pushing it. Like, do what
You
feels
have come all the way from
comfortable.
North London,
Is it a
though.
minute?
No.
Is it a minute?
Maybe.
Yeah, now it's a minute.
Oh, okay, that's pretty good.
Oh, that's a fun way to get out.
What are
you doing up there?
How was it?
It's pretty cold.
Was it?
It's pretty cold. I'm not gonna lie.
Do you think that's the coldest you've ever done? Or one of?
I think because I think the first time you ever do it, it's more of a shock.
Yeah,
You kind of know what you're gonna expect, right?
yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty cold. It's like
But how do you feel now?
still a little bit cold that morning.
You're not going to say, why don't we let him get changed?
Yeah,
And then, we can
and then we'll
how
ask the
he
question. Right, good night, Betty.
Go on then, show us how to do it.
So you have to go like this, and then you have to go. You have to bend your legs a little bit,
feels. Yeah.
and then you just have to do your breathing. This is it, and it warms up your whole body.
Does that feel better? But that's what I mean, maybe we could do like a sweaty AF take on it.
Can't working. Well, I didn't
Yeah.
realise the other day I can't work, which is really sad. I
You
wanna-
can't work.
No, can you?
Yeah.
Go on, show us. I
No,
want
I'm
to
not
learn.
doing it because you're filming.
No,
it.
no.
But this could be our sweaty AF protocol.
I'll show you mine working.
No way on God's earth you're going to let them put that on the internet.
No, don't. This is a serious science. This. You went straight in though.
Yeah, because I was like, I can't think about it.
Yeah,
Because if you think about it, then it's like it's
yeah.
like jumping. Once I had to jump off into
Cliff.
the water. yeah, it's like a cliff into the water.
Yeah.
And I started thinking about it, and I was there for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So I
You
was
get
like,
into your head, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. I think so. I think as
You
long
just
as you're
gotta do
not like really worked up before you get in,
Yeah.
I think as long as you're fairly calm, it is better just to get straight
I
in.
was like, I'm going in because this is. Like, I really want to
Coming
get
into the
one.
course. Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
I think if
Wow.
you're somebody that is going to use it every day, it's amazing having it at home.
I'd choose that over many other things that you spend
I would get
15
one.
grand on.
Yeah.
12
I
grand.
would get one.
They do smaller ones. They do like
They
the
do the barrel.
barrels. They do really cool like one person barrel.
Awesome.
Alright, cool.
Glad you liked
So
it.
much for
Thanks for
that.
all the coffee.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love it.
Thanks for having me.